Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's meditation class. I'm Jill over here at Vitalia Strongsville. So, as you know, obviously, it is October, the middle of October already, and it's fall, and fall is finally here. You may have heard the quote before that fall is the time when the trees are about to show us just how lovely it is to let things go. And we can apply that lesson to our lives. So we see throughout the summertime and the spring, the trees are blossomed, they're green, some have flowers, or maybe they have acorns that they're forming, or fruit even. And it's just so beautiful. And it's green and it's vibrant. And then fall comes around, and in my opinion, it becomes even more beautiful. They start to turn all of these different colors of yellows and oranges and reds and even more vibrant colors that kind of create a painting of the landscape of our lives. And this beauty in the change of their leaves from green to the bold colors, and then to brown, and then to nothing, as the leaves fall to the ground. And it symbolizes the gracefulness of letting things go. So we know that when a tree loses its leaves, it's not dying. The tree does not die, and that's the end of it. It goes into this state where it's still getting nutrients from the earth through its roots and from the sun. It's just taking some time off. It's getting rid of stuff that it's held on to for quite a while, quite a few months, and allowing room to settle in and release. And then in the spring again, it starts to bloom. And the leaves come back, and the flowers come back, and the fruit comes back. And this, by observing the natural process of trees shedding their leaves in the fall, we can learn about the beauty of just releasing, of letting go what no longer serves us in the moment. So while the trees need leaves to, take in the chlorophyll and all of these oxygen and things and that we need for the earth, there's also a time where it just doesn't need them anymore. They go dormant, and it can show us how just because we're letting something go doesn't mean that something better is not going to come, or it's not going to be replaced, or it's not going to be fulfilled again. So that is our lesson today, and that will be our meditation about seeing how beautiful it is to let things go. Some things we have maybe been holding on to our entire lives. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's the clothes in your closet. I know I always keep those clothes around thinking one day I might fit into them again, or one day they'll be back in style. And sometimes they do come back in style. Usually they don't fit again. But it's a whole process of life. We always hold on to things. It's hard to let things go. Change is hard. And that's another thing, moving to senior living, we're so afraid of changing that part of our lives. We're moving from a home to a smaller apartment. The scenery is different. It's not what we're used to. And we may think of it as an end all, like, this is it. I'm stuck in this little apartment for the rest of my life, and that's it. Life is over. When in reality, it's a new beginning, it's a new start. There are new leaves, all these new people around, a new social life, new friendships, and it can be a beautiful thing. So let us focus on that today, seeing all the goodness that comes from change, and we will meditate on that and just see how glorious it can be. In the meantime, we will move the body a little bit, get our energy flowing, and just like leaves, we are going to do a little bit of movement just to kind of shake things free and let things go. So Some people believe in this greatly and do it every single morning. We and our body stores all this like stagnant energy, especially when we go to sleep, everything is still. And when we get up in the morning, we kind of have to reactivate it. We have to reactivate the nerves and the heart and the blood and everything that's moving in the body that we don't see. So we're just going to start to shake it off, as Taylor Swift would say. We're going to shake it off. So we'll start with the shoulders, our good old shoulders. And I just kind of want you to move them up and down. You can go fast or slow, doesn't matter. Just shake them around, shake them back and forth, whatever feels good. Just give them a good old shake. And as you're shaking, let's start to feel the breath. And as you breathe out, kind of feel that letting go of whatever we need to in the physical body. Good. And then let's move to the arms. Just kind of shake the arms a little bit, back and forth. Maybe we shake them like a chicken. Just get those arms moving some way, somehow, and feel that release of the body, release of the energy. All right, and then the wrists. Shake the hands, however you want to shake them. There's no right or wrong way. Just get some movement going in the hands and the wrists. Let the fingers kind of flop around. Good job. Next with the legs, we're just going to bring the feet to the floor. Make sure both feet are flat and just kind of stomp them out. Stomp those feet. Feel the energy moving up through the legs as you're stomping. Good. And then next the head. Just kind of give it, you don't want to shake the head too much because that might get us a little dizzy. But maybe a little side to side, front and back. Get some movement in the neck. Make sure you're breathing. Flop the hair around. All right. Come back to the middle. Let's all take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. All right. Do we feel energized? Have we brought all that energy in and got rid of all the bad stagnant energy? Hopefully you feel a little more alive. All right. So as we move into our meditation, of course, we want to settle in. So we brought all that energy in by shaking, 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 and now we're going to settle in to our seats. So make sure, again, always the feet are flat on the floor. We feel grounded. Maybe we're feeling that same rooted groundedness like the tree, as if our feet had roots coming from the bottom of them and attaching to the earth below us. So we feel really strong and grounded here in our seats. Maybe same with our behind. We feel that root right in the seat of our chair. We're nice and grounded. We feel supported and secure. The back of the body against the chair, the arms at the arms of the chair or on the lap. Maybe the head is supported as we lean it back as well. So go ahead and get nice and comfortable in your seat. Lean back, relax the body, make sure nothing is moving physically at all. And let your eyes slowly begin to close. And as the eyes close and you settle into this space, bring your awareness to your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice and slow. The inhale, let your body fill all the way up. And as you exhale, feel that release of letting go. And take a few deep breaths here, nice and steady. Filling the lungs and emptying the lungs. letting the body relax, letting the thoughts in your mind relax. And as you continue to focus on the breath, begin to really feel the bottoms of the feet and the backs of the legs. And imagine again those roots coming out from the bottoms of the feet and the backs of the legs, the hamstrings, all these little roots coming down and securing you to the chair and securing you to the floor. And imagine that the chair and the floor are the earth, the grass, the soil. You feel the coolness of that grass beneath you, under the feet, under the back. And feel yourself really grounded here. So steady, sturdy, and strong that if the wind blew, you would still remain still. And then feel that your entire body, your entire torso, your head, your arms growing upward towards the sun as this tall oak tree. Feel your arms as your strong branches. And feel the trunk of your body as the trunk of the tree. And feel tall and majestic as you ground yourself into the earth. You feel the sun through the crown of your head, giving you that nutrients and love as you grow. And the water and the nutrients from the soil and the earth, giving you nutrients upwards as you grow. And as you begin to become this big, strong tree, little by little, begin to notice the buds of leaves. These little tiny buds that are showing up all over. And see those leaves begin to bloom and blossom. Maybe your tree has flowers or fruit. And see how green the leaves are. Again, feeling that nutrients from the earth and the sun. And continue to visualize yourself becoming this tree until your whole self is filled with beautiful green leaves, flowers, or fruit. And feel the strength of being this tree. And feel the strength deep, deep within yourself. And as you stand here in the spring, being the tree that you just grew into, visualize around you this changing of the seasons. So start to see the spring go into summer, and the leaves getting greener, and the sun getting brighter. Feel more flowers and fruit, and see the beauty that you are becoming. And know that this beauty, as we get older, changes. Our physical bodies change. The way we look changes. Our hair changes. Our muscle mass changes. Our bones change. Everything is constantly changing, just like with the trees. But know that the beauty remains. And as we stand here tall in the summertime, leaves green, fruit ripe, flowers smelling deliciously, let us think of the things we're holding on to, the things that are hard to let go of, and allow those things to become the leaves on your tree. Maybe we have difficult friendships that we're not at the same understanding, we're not at the same beliefs anymore. Maybe that friendship is not making you happy. Maybe it feels toxic. And picture that friendship is coming out of your leaves and your branches. Maybe it's a romantic relationship that the person's just not that nice to you. Maybe the love is dwindling away. Maybe the happiness has gone. But we hold on because we think that it's just comfortable and there's nothing else there. And see that relationship in the trees and the leaves and the branches. Maybe we look at a job or a hobby that we used to love, but it just doesn't suit us anymore. And we feel like we have to do it because we've been doing it for so long. And see that job or that hobby planted here on your tree. And anything else that you're having trouble letting go of. Maybe it's the thought of being in senior living. Maybe it's the memories of your old home. Maybe it's the memories of your old self. Just allow yourself to think of the things that you just have trouble letting go of. And the more we hold on, the more we are held back from moving forward. You'll see all of those things becoming leaves on your tree. As you hold all of those things on your tree, become aware of the change of the season again as we change from summer to fall. And feel the air getting cooler. Feel the crispness. And notice the change of the leaves becoming brown, the flowers shriveling up, the fruit falling from the tree. Notice the change in your tree as the season turns to fall. See the beautiful colors that you once held becoming more mute, brown, gray. And then one by one, begin to see your leaves falling to the earth, falling to the ground, shedding the leaves, shedding the past, shedding the things that we are holding on to. And allow those leaves to gracefully fall to the earth as they come down, gathering all around the base of your trunk. And as each leaf falls and drops, Begin to feel the breeze through your branches and how much more you feel the air flowing through you. Maybe we feel more movement of the branches, a little bit of freedom that comes in with that. Feel lighter in your body as the leaves fall. And watch each and every leaf fall until your tree is bare, until you've let go of everything. And once all the leaves have gathered onto the earth, begin to visualize again the change, moving into winter. Begin to see all of those things that you've shed, all the leaves becoming one with the earth, decaying into the soil, giving it more nutrients so you can again grow. See the snowfall and the beauty as it lies on your branches. The white winter wonderland that the winter brings us. And for the last time, visualize the change of the season once again back to spring. The snow begins to melt, bringing water into the soil, into our roots. The sun comes back out to shine brighter, bringing nutrients into our branches. And slowly, all the good things come back to life. The buds, the leaves start coming back out. The buds of the flowers and the leaves begin to once again show their beauty. And feel strong here in your tree for a few more breaths. Feel the goodness, gratitude of all the changes you've been through the 4 seasons of life. The letting go, the growing, the beauty of all the seasons, the nutrients of all the seasons. Then bring yourself back to this space. And feel your feet again on the floor, the backs of your legs on your chair, the back of the body supported. And waking up, begin to wiggle your fingers ever so slowly. And wiggle the toes inside of your shoes. And let the head gently rock from side to side. And slowly let your eyes begin to open and find again that nice posture in your chair. Sitting up tall, remaining strong like that tree that we just visualized ourselves being. As we go through the changes of our lives, as we go through the different seasons, which could be winter, spring, summer, and fall, or it could be just day to day. We are constantly changing. Some days are good, some days are bad. Some days we're stronger, some days we're weaker. Our bodies change, our hair changes, our faces change, our health changes. Or maybe we purposely change ourselves. Maybe the hair changes on purpose and we cut it off or change the color. Or maybe we put on lipstick one day to change our face. Maybe we put on a fancier outfit to change our body. Or maybe we start exercising, or we go on a diet, or start to walk to change our physical body. Changes are always happening within us. And it's okay to let certain things go in order to replace them with better things. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, maybe it's that relationship, maybe it's just you need a change for yourself. I want to be a blonde, so I'm going to change my hair today. They're beautiful things, and they can make us feel good in so many ways. So do not be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of leaving your old home to find a new one, because there's always things that will change your life. A new friend, a new partner. Maybe you're experiencing things you never did before with food and getting out into the world and going places. So many good things can happen from change. But we just have to get over that bridge of fear, holding on to things that we just feel comfortable with. Holding on to our leaves, holding on to the things that we are so used to in order to change color and then fall and then get back up and bloom. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you felt that release of the old so you can make room for the new. Have a wonderful fall season, and every time you look at a tree, remember this transformation. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.